Barcelona faces legal setback and seeks alternatives to register Dani Olmo and Pau Victor. Barcelona suffered a major blow this Friday after the judge of Commercial Court number 10 denied the precautionary measures requested by the club to register players Dani Olmo and Pau Victor in La Liga. As a result, the players remain unable to play for the club starting in January. This decision marks a significant setback as Barcelona relied on this legal route to resolve fair play issues. The problem arose when La Liga informed the club it lacked sufficient financial room under its salary cap to register the players. Barcelona argued its recent deal with Nike would generate enough resources. The league disagreed, stating that the contract bonus would be paid in installments over the agreement's duration rather than immediately. This left Barcelona without the financial flexibility it had anticipated. Last Monday, the club filed 2 legal actions, one in the Commercial Court and another in the Court of First Instance. Friday's ruling addressed the first, with the second verdict expected next Monday. The outcome of this second attempt will be crucial for Barcelona's next steps. If the Court of First Instance also rules against the club, President Joan Laporta will need to explore alternative solutions. These alternatives include securing new sponsorships, potentially through Camp Nou's VIP boxes or the planned summer tour in Asia, and the possibility of club directors offering financial guarantees. This legal strategy is not new for Barcelona. Recently, the club employed a similar approach in the case of young talent Gavi, who remains registered thanks to a favorable court decision. However, the current financial and legal circumstances present significant challenges, requiring creativity and swift action to resolve the situation effectively and within league regulations. Now, the club awaits the upcoming court decision. This could provide a definitive solution or, at the very least, additional time to adjust its finances and ensure the inclusion of the new signings. Arne Slot and Salah urge caution in Liverpool's Premier League lead. Coach Arne Slot warned that it is too early to consider Liverpool as favourites for the Premier League title, despite their 3-1 victory over Leicester, which secured a 7-point lead at the top. Goals from Cody Gakpo, Curtis Jones, and Mohamed Salah helped the team capitalise on Chelsea's loss to Fulham on Boxing Day, extending their advantage over Manchester City, who are currently struggling. City has won only one of their last 12 matches across all competitions, with injuries and bad luck affecting their performance. Slot emphasized that the season can change quickly, using City's decline as an example. 2 months ago, we were 1 point behind City, and look what has happened to them in terms of injuries, suspensions, and bad luck. That can happen to any team, the coach said in a post-match press conference. He also rejected the notion that Liverpool is on a secure path to the title, highlighting the difficulty of each victory. He recalled matches like the one against Tottenham, which ended 5-3 after a comeback from the opposition. We haven't had any easy wins. This shows how hard it is to win, especially if we suffer injuries or suspensions throughout the season, Slot stated, stressing the importance of taking it game by game. Mohamed Salah, one of the team's standout players, shared a cautious tone, emphasizing the need to remain humble and avoid complacency. We've been in the lead before and lost in the end due to injuries. I hope we can keep going like this and win the title. It's something I dream of for this club, he said to Amazon Prime. Despite their lead and favorable moment, Liverpool remains grounded, fully aware that there are still many games ahead. Ruben Amorim faces pressure at Manchester United after weak start and unfavorable results. Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim is facing a tough situation at the club, with recent results generating discontent among fans and increasing pressure due to the lack of wins. While the club has shown full support for Amorim since his arrival, the reality is that the lack of positive results could put his position at risk, regardless of the high cost of his hiring. United paid $10.6 million to Sporting to release the manager, believing in his ability to turn around the team's performance following Erik ten Hag's dismissal. However, Amorim's start at the helm has not met expectations. Since taking over in October, he has managed only 7 points from 7 Premier League games, averaging 1 point per match, the worst record of any new manager at United since Walter Crickmer in the 1930s. The 2-0 loss to Wolverhampton on Boxing Day led to a negative reaction from fans, who booed the team and left many seats empty in the stands. This external pressure has affected the players, who had to face the reaction of an impatient crowd. Amorim, however, is aware of the situation and stated that in football, performance is the determining factor for a manager's survival, regardless of the circumstances that brought them to the role. He emphasized that he cannot afford to be complacent and must deliver results to justify his position. I know that if we don't win, regardless of whether they pay the buyout or not, all managers are at risk, the manager said. Acknowledging that the pressure for victories is part of the job, Amorim understands that he has to quickly improve the team's performance to secure his future at the club. Despite the challenges challenging start, Amorim has the chance to work with the team during a 5-day break between matches against Newcastle and Liverpool, the longest period he will have to prepare the team. However, he knows time is short, and the need for a quick recovery is urgent. The club, facing financial difficulties, is not expected to make significant changes to the squad during the January transfer window. This places even more responsibility on Amorim's shoulders. The manager stated that he knew the transition would be challenging and must focus on the job to improve the team and secure his future in the role.